What's it like for you when you get in the morning, you've got a huge list of things to do, a to-do list? Well, here's the thing. Many people will create a to-do list. It makes them feel good, makes them feel that they've done something. Yet a to-do list is just a burden. You look at it on your desk and it drags you down straight away. Now today we're looking at scheduling. So previously we've looked at time and where your time goes, but do you know how to really structure the day? Do you find that you have a list of stuff that you really need to do, but like the waves, there's continual interruptions, continual things that keep coming in and swiping you apart. Every now and again it's like, oh, there goes another wave. A great structure that a good friend of mine, Terry Mullins, gave me, and Terry lives sort of just about there, that's Newlyn. And Terry gave me the idea of structuring for completion. To actually schedule stuff in your diary on a regular basis so you know exactly when you're going to do that, rather than having a to-do list which doesn't ever get done. Well, let's go back on land because the waves are coming in and my shorts are now soaking. How about we actually schedule all of those things? So at the end of this video, you'll be able to throw that to-do list away and never refer to it again. And the secret is to look at each of these things on the to-do list and allocate a time when you're actually going to do it. Not when you're going to do it by, because that's just a deadline and that will make you feel anxious and give you even more of a burden. But to take things off the list, put them in the diary, and then they're done. They're done as far as the brain is concerned, because it's now let go. You've taken action and it gives some relief and some freedom. If you keep them on a list, you just look at it and think, oh, it starts the list, it gets ever longer, it's a burden. So the first action to do is to look at this list and see where you can take each of those elements and allocate them into your diary, into your calendar. And if you do that, then what happens is that you've reduced the list, you've taken action, and you know you're actually going to have time to do these things, because otherwise you're just going to try and squeeze them in whenever you can. Now I bet that there's a very, very good chance that on one occasion when you've made your to-do list, you've been filling it out, I'm going to do a to-do list today, that's a great thing to do, and you do your to-do list, and somewhere on there you will start writing things on there that you've already done so you can cross them off. You might even have written on there, do my to-do list, and cross it off straight away. And if it's not important enough to schedule some time, get rid of it. And it's just the same as emails. Don't use your email inbox as a to-do list, because that's just the same thing. Deal with it, allocate it, you can copy all the information you need from it, put it in there when you're actually going to deal with it. Starts to create freedom, relieves the burden. And then, if you have requests of things that are going to require your attention, you can have a look and see when you can schedule it in. And Terry's company, and there's Terry, and his company is called The Reluctant Salesman, and he helps people create a simple, straightforward structure to remove the mystique from selling, and so that they can actually go about their business in a nice, comfortable format, being productive and helping them move forward, which is essentially the same approach as what we have with Escaping the Bucket, and certainly the same approach we have at Serenity. Find your to-do list, I bet you've got one, and schedule everything on that list for when you're going to do it. And when you've done that, schedule everything in your inbox, and then if you keep an empty inbox, you're going to feel a lot more freedom. Same as if you don't have a to-do list. So that's your actions for today, is to have a look at your to-do list and get rid of it, and then also to have a look at your inbox and clear that and schedule all these things, because that will create a huge amount of freedom for you. And talking about freedom, I'm now going to head into the Poldew Cafe behind me for a cup of coffee with Ross and hear about how he escaped the bucket and spends all of his life on the beach.